before the video starts, when I'm calling Kodak a snitch throughout the whole video, is before I read the paperwork. The paperwork at the middle to the end of the video exonerates the snitching. Pre-paperwork, the video looks like he's snitching. So just keep that in mind when I'm calling him a snitch the video. But you guys see the title, Kodak Black. Snitch? Did he snitch? We gotta get into it. And my response is a maybe. It's definitely a maybe. It really just depends, like, it depends just like how fucking into the streets you are, bro. If you're a young thug enthusiast and a young thug defender, you're gonna say Kodak didn't snitch. But if you're one of these street dudes that will take 100 years to the face, then to you, Kodak probably snitched. He's not gonna get spared at all. But what I do have to say, bro, about Jack Boy leaking this shit, it's kind of the G word, bro. I ain't gonna say the GAY word, bro. That sounds some gay shit, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, cuz. It's pretty fucking gay. Like, one, if it's your homeboy, and this is from 2015 too, it's 2025 right now, cuz. So if you got a homeboy right now, right, and I'm not even the biggest on the anti-snitching and shit, but if you have a homeboy right now and he snitches, you gotta make two decisions, bro. You either gotta say, fuck that, bro, that's my dog, I don't give a fuck, that's my dog, like, he can snitch, like, he ain't snitch on me, fuck it. Or you gotta pull a, cuz, you a snitch, cuz, fuck you, cuz, I don't fuck with you no more. For Jack Boy to wait 10 years to drop, it's kind of Z, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kind of Z, bro. That's like pretty gay, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty Z, bro. But needless to say, he did leak it. The shit did get leaked, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. So let's get into it. So Jack Boy leaked video. Of course, let's type up. It's probably on YouTube because I don't think it's on the story no more. Kodak interrogation video. And I already saw most of the video. And another thing too, Jack Boy didn't really post the whole video. Finna watch from my other page, this channel down there, so I'll be right back for sure. One thing, bro, Jack Boy didn't upload the full video, so oh my bad, I'm showing y'all the wrong screen and shit. Yeah, so the whole thing with this clip is though, I get it. You don't fuck with him no more. You don't fuck with him no more. You want to expose him for snitching, okay. You won't wait 10 years? Okay, I'll give you that. If you're gonna wait 10 years to drop this shit, cuz, at least drop the whole 4K fucking, like, all that. I want an hour-long video. You gotta pull a Boston Richie, cuz. Y'all don't know Boston Richie, cuz. Boston Richie, the type of Boston Richie snitch on fucking YouTube. And it's an hour-long video. Well, this is, I don't know where it went. I think this shit got deleted. No, it's right here. It's a 4 hours would be fucking crazy. 4 hour long video. 48 minutes, uncut Boston Richie straight snitching like 100%. If you're gonna do that, like Jack Boy and with Kodak, you obviously have the video. Why not just upload the whole video, you feel me? Because he uploaded it in clips. But Kodak did snitch though. He did tell some names. You know, whether you want to be the people that's like, oh, I was only giving the police names, bro, to switch it up, like the Young Thug defense and shit like that. Like, I mean, he did do it. So let's get into it and watch the video if it's here. If it's not, we could just go to my page and watch it. Let's see what it is here. Yeah, they ain't even, this fucking YouTuber, though, this nigga's getting a big dislike. What the fuck? He ain't even put the shit in there. We could just go to Killer Cam Reacts Instagram. You know, they upload all the good stuff on there. 66,000 followers, man. 100K soon. Oh, where is it? Right here, boom. Alright, so, oh my god, I gotta log in? Holy shit. I gotta log in to watch this crap? Alright, hold up. They're not gonna see my login. Oh, I don't even want to put my whole login on here. Oh, let's try to find it somewhere else. That's fucking stupid. They don't let you watch a video. Kodak Black snitch video. But the whole thing with the Kodak snitching shit is though, there's two parts to it because he snitched on camera, but then there's fucking there's paperwork. How come I get to watch this nigga shit? What the fuck is this? Hold up. Kodak Black snitching, Killer Cameras. Alright, here we go. Here's the first video. No, this is the second video. Okay, so this is not even gonna show it because this is the second fucking video. That's like, okay, I can watch it on here. Good. So this is the first clip that Jack Boy uploaded, right? So this is Kodak snitching in 4K. Well, this is like fucking recorded off a potato. So it is what it is. But let's just watch it and I'll let y'all see. Because there's two parts. Though. This first one really wasn't that bad. He really didn't say shit in this part, like this video right here. But we'll see it. This is the clips though. You're gonna see it's in clips.
I probably look like the bad guy because I'm tattoos and cool, but it's just an image I'm portraying for my music. I make music. But you know, bad in me. This why I just cut, you know, it's just, I ain't do none of that. I ain't do none of that. Let's do this. Yeah,
He didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that.
let's start by one by one. Right. Tell you whatever. We're just talking.
No, that's kind of crazy. Hey, this Kodak said, "Let's start one by one. One by one, I'm gonna tell you whatever." That's kind of crazy.
About the kids right now. To be fair to you, tell me about the burglary and what happened. This is it's helping me in any way. No, I don't think it's helping me. Listen, I'm being honest. Listen to me. Regardless. Listen to me. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. What I'm trying to tell you right now. Yeah. Okay, you're not gonna go home. That I'm being real with you. Okay, I'm not.
See, the cop literally told Kodak, "I'm being real with you. You're not finna go home." Because once you're in the interrogation room, I'm not gonna lie. This, I know this. I understand though. The only reasoning I kind of understand, because the Kodak right now, I don't see him snitching. Like, there's nothing you could like all you gotta do is fucking say, "Oh, like nothing," and I want my lawyer. That's literally all you do. If you watch Breaking Bad, even fucking Jesse from Breaking Bad, like, and Badger, even like the meth heads on Breaking Bad know to not say nothing to the police. Like, just wait for your lawyer. That's all you really gotta do. So the only reason I think Kodak is talking is because this is 2015, bro. This nigga was broke, bro. At the end of the day, this is it is what it is, bro. So like, is being broke an excuse to snitch? Because Kodak 2025 is gonna sit there with his fucking bust down chains on and, "Oh, I want to talk to my lawyer." That's the first thing he gonna say. But take the attorney money out of the situation, cause these boys gonna get in the interrogation room and do what they gotta do to get out, or what they think they're gonna do to get out. Cause I mean, honestly, once you're in the interrogation room, that shit over with, bro. You might as well just fucking go to jail. But this is the one that's crazy. This is the one where Kodak's giving up names. So this is basically it for the interrogation footage. But this specific video, like this part of the stream right here, is kind of wild. So just watch this. Watch the whole thing.
What's your homeboy's street name or rap name? Huh?
What's your homeboy's street name or rap name? Pito. And then Jack Boy, this fucking rapper that exposed this shit, he actually tagged the dude. He actually tagged the guy Pito that was fucking that was this guy. He actually tagged his Instagram, and I went on his Instagram, and he was actually a real person. So that's one person. Whether or not that dude got charged for anything, that's the snitching right there. You gave the police somebody else's name that was a real person. This nigga Pito is a fucking living, breathing human being, and his name was given to the police by Kodak Black. That's why everybody's saying he's a snitch, which you can't deny that. You can't deny that in this video, this nigga gave them a name. And that's just 5 seconds into this clip. There's more clips after this shit, so we're gonna let it play.
Pito? Yeah. He no rap from Spanish? Nah, he black.
Nah, he black. That's more. That's two details right there. So the detective's writing down. The detective had to move to the next line, like on a piece of paper. He had to move over to get write more information down.
The Chico, the other boy Golden, he stayed, but he's from Hollandale. Okay, so
see this right here, same situation. It's like the GOAT came out of retirement. Yeah, bro, Ravi, the GOAT is out of retirement. I had to go in on this Kodak shit. But this is another thing right here too. People are gonna be like, "Oh, he was just giving the police a name, trying to get out the situation." Whoop-de-whoop. You're giving them random information. Now, when the cop was writing down the line of like Pito getting his description, now Kodak Black talking about some dude Golden that live in Hollandale. Hollandale is a whole different city. So Hollandale is the whole fucking city. The whole city away. So the detective's writing in a whole new format right now. I need the whole footage. Are you gonna react or not? Nigga, I am reacting. The fuck are you talking about? I'm breaking this shit down for you, bro. This is like LeBron in the lab right now, okay? This is LeBron with the coaching pad documenting this shit. This is all it is, though. This is the whole footage. This is the footage. Like, this is it. I'm gonna just let it play, though. But just, this is why people are saying he snitched, cuz.
he wasn't even the one who called me and said he coming to my house. My other one was that they also gonna come holler at you. Who's that? But I know it's Marvin Lewis, Elton John. But I don't.
Damn, nigga gave him 4 more names, cuz. Like damn.
No, oh, that's Marvin House. That's his. I can't even tell.
Cuz these little clips, bro, they pack a punch. These little clips packing a punch, cuz I ain't gonna lie. He done gave them 5 different descriptions. Or no, 6. He had them Pito, the Golden boy that live in Hollandale, and fucking These 4, he went rapid fire right here. He went quick. He went quick, just named off 4 real quick. Whether you want to say that's him just telling the police something to get the police off of his back or whatever. Because I know Kodak Black 2025, he's not doing this, though. That's the thing. Kodak Black 2025 is fucking, he's reading the defense this shit. He's reading the defense this shit. I don't know what that says, Rob. But I know 2025 Kodak's not doing this because he has money. He has lawyer money.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
But let's just play this shit one more time, bro. He did a snitch this case. Bro, what is this, though? Bro, I'm gonna just let the whole thing play. Like, what is this?
What's your homeboy's street name? Or rap name? Huh? People. Tito? Yeah. He don't rap in Spanish? Nah, he black. The Chico, the other boy going, he stayed like
2 people?
Okay, so he wasn't even the one who called me and said he coming to my house. My other one was that they also didn't come holler at you. Who's that?
Come on, Cam.
Well, I know it's Marvin Lewis, Selvin John.
Marvin Lewis, Selvin John's full names he done gave out right off the bat. But that's basically it as far as the footage, though, bro. So you want to say he got exposed for snitching? It is what it is. But the trick we have up our sleeves right now to get to the bottom of this, guys, we have the greatest court system in the world. Wait. Boom. We got Brenda Foreman. Brenda Foreman is going to clear all this up for us because what Brenda Foreman has is the receipts. Brenda Foreman in the Broward County Sheriff's Office have all the receipts online. So if Kodak didn't snitch, all we got to do is look up the case and read some shit. So, I was looking at my cousins. Hold up. I was looking at my cousin's tickets. So Capri, last name, first name is Bill. So we're good. Bill Capri. All you gotta do, if y'all want to do some sauce right here, the people who mentioned didn't have anything to do with it. I mean, Finesse 2 times did the same shit though, and not even. That's where the definition is coming into play though, because the people he mentioned didn't have nothing to do with it. But like, say somebody brought up my name in a court case and I don't got nothing to do with it. It's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? So that's where like your definitions of snitching. This is what's the lines being made. Like, is it snitching if you tell the police officer what your name is in the interrogation room? Is it snitching, or is the line made when you tell the cop what your friend name is, or is snitching when you actually get in the courtroom and point and say this is the dude that shot him? There's many different degrees of snitching going on right now, and this is what's fucked up about the rap game, because any little thing people be throwing, like, people don't be snitching and they get called a snitch, and people do snitch and they don't get called a snitch, which is kind of crazy. But thanks to Brenda D. Foreman, my goat Brenda, we could just look it up and get to the arrest report and see exactly what, because this whole case, I don't really understand what's going on, because he's just naming names. So no, that's what I was gonna tell y'all. Sauce right here. Any county in the United States. If you want somebody, I don't want to say it, bro, because I don't want to get this video taken down if I clip it. But if you want somebody's information, all you gotta do is go to the county website, bro. Look up their name. All that shit's coming up. Well, they had to have either gotten a ticket or fucking been arrested or some shit like that. So if you know somebody has like a criminal history or they had like a speeding ticket, I mean, most people have like a speeding ticket or a seatbelt ticket or some shit like that. So this is where you do it. So you obviously look up. This is Kodak's original name used in Octave before he switched to Bill Capri, so you can see what the case types are. So that video that he snitched in is from 2015. So we clearly see right here, 2015, case closed. So we can just go click there. I'm not gonna put his address on there because I think that's his current address. Yeah, they got it on. They got a bunch of addresses on here. So we go back to it and see exactly what it is: robbery without a firearm, false imprisonment, false imprisonment, false imprisonment, false imprisonment, false imprisonment. So there's 5 counts of false imprisonment. I think he kidnapped some kids or something like that. But my homeboy on the inside, who's tapped in, if you know, you know, he told me that this whole case is from when somebody allegedly robbed his mom. Allegedly. I honestly have no clue whether that's true or not. But this whole Kodak situation with him snitching and all that, the reason he was out here doing these fucking false imprisonments was because somebody robbed his mom and he was in the streets trying to see what was going on. Allegedly. But then you see, it gives you all the information. It gives you all the bonds and shit. And we just got to go down because it gives you all the, whatever he got charged with, like all the probation he had to do. It's really interesting, honestly. If you want to look up like rappers from your hometown or whatever, or whoever. And then usually it gives you all the, Every website looks different though, just how the Broward one looks. Usually they give you just the forms to look at. So we could look at the first one, which is the arrest report. It's here. The arrest paperwork. So this is what happens when he got arrested. So that's 10/15. If we go look at the, oh, let me not dox him quick. If we look at the date on this too, this is from 10/15. So this is the same day he got arrested. They wrote this paperwork. So that's another thing too. Is like, are they gonna mention that he gave names in the paperwork? So we're about to read the paperwork right now. But the thing about the paperwork, I'm gonna make sure I don't dox him though. Yeah, because his fucking whole information is on here. I ain't that bad, bro. I ain't finna put these people's address on here. Okay, let me just make sure nothing's gonna come up when I press it. Nah. Okay. What was I just saying? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, this police report is weird because you don't really know what. I mean, you can see what time they. Oh fuck, I just put his address on there, bro. I think this shit's old though. But you could put the. I don't know when the police uploaded this paperwork. So like, I don't know if when the cop arrested Kodak and they're in the car if he typed this up, or if they did the investigation in the video we just saw and then wrote this up. Because like, the police officer could have wrote this whole report, and then like for an arrest report just to arrest him, and then do a follow-up questioning somewhere after where that paperwork is confidential. So we don't know if this paperwork is fucking was after the interrogation, basically is what I'm trying to say. So we'll read this real quick and see if there's anything in the paperwork that he snitched. But on video, he definitely gave some names though. I wouldn't say he snitched, bro, but like it's like a maybe. It's like a maybe. Like he can't say that like he like just didn't say nothing. Like he didn't pull a little dirt for sure. He for sure did not pull a little dirt, but he didn't pull a 6ix9ine either, because he was talking. Whether what he said was stuff, whether what he said was like stuff that they could use, he did say stuff. But let's just read this real quick. There's only 5 pages, and I don't think they're that long. They're just like a couple paragraphs each. So we'll just run through this real quick, and then we can clear this up and see. The first reports usually be online. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if the police officer wrote this report like right after he like brought Kodak back to the police station, or if he wrote the report after he questioned him. Because if he wrote it before he questioned him, and then Kodak gave this information in the questioning, then there's going to have to be a whole different report down here somewhere where I'm not going to know where to find it, really. But if the arrest paperwork was made before he snitched, then the snitch might not be in here. Just saying that. So let me just read this though. This is the arrest. This is just from that case. This is Kodak's first case, by the way. This is like what Kodak initially wanted. This started his whole criminal career. So it's kind of an iconic case if you really think about it. This is Kodak Black's first fucking like thing, like his first thing ever. But let me not dox him any more than I probably already have. Let's get down to this paperwork. Oh, it's right here. Boom. All right, paperwork. On the above date and time, the deputies responded to 348 Northwest 15th Avenue in response to a kidnapping. So this is a kidnapping. The cops are getting a call. There's a kidnapping going on right now. Deputies met with the victim, Juan, who positively identified the defendant, Kodak Black, via a show-up as the person who kidnapped and battered him. So Juan got kidnapped and beat up by Kodak. Essentially what's going on right now. Police made contact with Juan. Juan made a sworn statement. So I don't know who this Juan is, but he for sure snitched. Juan snitched on Kodak for sure. What's Juan's IG? Because then niggas getting on Kodak's ass. Somebody got to go hit up Juan and see what the fuck he got going on. I mean, Juan seems like his. I don't know, because allegedly this is due to his mom getting robbed or some shit or something with his family. So I mean, Juan is a street dude doing crimes and shit. But Juan, in reference to the facts of the case, he said that the defendant chased after him, punched. Oh, maybe Juan was a wrong identity type situation. The defendant chased after him, punched him several times, and then dragged him into a blue Audi against his will. This is some mafia shit right here. Punched him several times and dragged him into a blue Audi against his will. Juan suffered lacerations, bruising, and swelling to his face, hips, and legs. While deputies were on scene, several other juveniles approached and stated that the defendant and another person took them against their will. So this is what was kind of crazy about the case too, because it was just like a simple kidnapping, and then there's 4 other false imprisonments in there, and then this shit's here. This sentence is kind of crazy. Several other juveniles approached and stated that the defendant took against their will. I guess in 2015, Kodak was only 18 years old. 17, 18, 19 years old. So I guess if these are juveniles that are 16, it's not that crazy. It looks crazy on paper, though, for sure. Let's see here. I spoke with Calvin. He said that he was approached by the defendant and told that if he didn't get in the car and showed him who broke into his house, that's what it was. Broke into his. Okay, so not robbed his mom. Broke into his house. So somebody broke into Kodak's house. And this is why he's fucking out here being a menace to society. So wait, I spoke with Calvin. Calvin stated that he was approached by the defendant and was told that if he didn't get in the car and show him who broke into his house, that he would physically harm him. Calvin said out of fear, he went into the defendant's vehicle. The defendant, without lawful authority, did forcibly threat or secretly confine, abduct, imprison, restrain Calvin. Oh, Calvin's under 13 though. That's crazy. That's a charge for sure. I'm surprised Kodak didn't go to prison for a long time for this. It's kind of crazy. The defendant, without lawful authority, forcibly Marvin. So Calvin and Marvin. So maybe these are the four names that Kodak was naming earlier. The Calvin, Marvin, those four names that he went off rapidly. Maybe those are these kids. Maybe he was just owning up, saying like, yeah, them boys was there. I did this type shit. Because you couldn't really hear what was going on in the video. So he kidnapped Calvin for maybe a couple seconds to ask him what was going on. Same thing to Marvin. Then he hit Emily. Emily got hit up with that. She was grabbed, forced into the vehicle. Told to take out her cell phones and turn them over. And they call that taking cell phones and shit. She said he took her phones out of her pocket, gave to them, identified suspect, requested that she was afraid that he would physically hurt her. Then Mark stated that he was intimidated to get in the vehicle. That if he didn't get in and help look for Juan, he would be hurt. Yo, who the fuck is Juan? Juan is on Kodak's shit list, bro. Public enemy #1. Okay, let's see. Page 3. So page 5 out of 5. This is the last page. Is it? Yeah, this is the last page. Is it? This is a short report. Okay, so this is 2 witnesses stated that they observed the defendant beating. Oh, he found Juan. Beating Juan. Oh, yeah, that's what the whole thing is about. Is Juan had fucking got beat up at the first page. They saw the defendant push Juan into the blue Audi and take off. Witnesses gave sworn statement. Defendant's mother gave a statement. She told her son to call the police in reference to the burglary and did not take it in his own hands. She said she observed the defendant punch Juan in the face and she walked away. The defendant's mother, so that's Kodak's mom. Kodak's mom gave a statement stating that she told her son to call the police because their house lot got burglarized. Damn, so when Kodak's mom fucking called him to because Kodak's mom is a Zomami, I'm assuming, so she's not trying to call the police by herself. So Kodak's mom calls him to say the house got burglarized, and instead of calling the police, Kodak fucking takes it into his own hands and goes and kidnaps 4 people and beats up Juan. That's low-key kind of that's some real street shit right there. So even though the snitching shit did happen earlier in the video, or the fake snitching shit, this kind of, I didn't even know this happened. This kind of negates all that, low-key. Your mom, look, defendant's mother gave a statement. She told her son to call police in reference to the burglary and not take it in his own hands. But we know Kodak did take it into his own hands. I told you. I mean, yeah, but still though. But it goes back to just him being broke though. When he got in the interrogation room though, Diaz also, he just shouldn't have said shit. Cause him getting up and telling, especially cause he did give names and shit too. Especially on the Pito dude. Even though those dudes, maybe they're not in the case and they don't get taken up in the case, you're giving police information, names and shit, which just looks bad. I mean, it's not worse than Thug though. Thug shit was 10 times way worse than this shit. So this is nothing compared to Thugs. I know we're doing a deep dive on it. The video just makes them look bad. Okay, so mother told her son to call in, report the burglary, and Kodak did not. She said that so Kodak's mom observed Kodak punch Juan in the face and she walked off. The defendant was identified by a photo lineup from the victims. So Juan's kind of a dickhead though. This dude Juan, he fucking broke in their house and got beat up and then fucking made a statement. They wasn't there. Who wasn't there? I know they wasn't there, but he's still giving up a name though. It's kind of just Z. Just regardless if they were there or not, it could have been made up too, but it's still kind of Z. And I'm not saying he snitched though. I mean, it's a maybe. It's you didn't keep it 100, but you didn't snitch on nobody really. It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's like an iffy situation. Like he didn't snitch like at all. I don't think, but you just look crazy saying names on camera and shit. Like maybe like he just tried to defend himself too much when he should have stayed silent, if that makes sense. So yeah, Kodak was identified. Search incident to the arrest revealed the defendant was in possession of marijuana. All right, so when Kodak did get arrested, they found weed on him. Deputy Barbosa did a field test on it, and he had a suspended license. The defendant was placed in an interview room. Spontaneous. Okay, so they did put the interview shit in here. So let's see if they show it. There's only one paragraph here, so I guess nothing else that Kodak said in the interview was pertinent information because all they're putting in here is just what Kodak admitted to. So let's see. The defendant was placed into an interview room, which is the video we watch. He spontaneously uttered several statements saying that I know I fucked up and I shouldn't have taken matters in my own hands. He also stated that he punched Juan in the face. Post Miranda, the defendant admitted to punching Juan several times. He stated that he knows what he did was wrong. The defendant added that he put Juan into the vehicle, but that the others got in when he asked them to. The defendant stated that he doesn't know the name of his friend who was in the vehicle with him. But then like, I don't know. But then it's like, damn, like why'd you say Pete though? Like, why did Kodak say that name specifically? That guy. Why did he bring that guy up specifically? Oh my gosh. Let's watch it again. Cause we just went through the paperwork. The paperwork's pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. Paperwork's pretty clean. Congrats to Kodak. Let's just watch the video one more time, and then we could call it a dead. We could say this is a fake snitch allegation, and it's not real, even though it just looks bad because he was fucking talking. Let's watch this one more time.
What's your homeboy's street name?
See this right here. What's your homeboy's street name? That question followed by this answer is just kind of crazy.
Or rap name? Huh?
People.
Pinto?
Yeah, he ain't no rap.
He's Spanish?
He black.
The Chico, the other boy Golden, he stayed like, but he's from Hollandale. Okay, so he wasn't even the one who called me and said he coming to my house. My other one was that they also didn't come holler at you. Who's that? Louise. Well, I know it's Martin Lewis Selden John, but I don't know. Oh, that's Martin House. That's his I can't even tell you that, but you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Well, I guess we just got to the bottom of it. The truth of the situation is Kodak's house got robbed. Kodak's mom called Kodak to tell him to call the police about it. Instead of doing this, Kodak tracks down Juan. Juan snitches. Juan really the snitch here, low key. And then Kodak does some kidnapping shit with a bunch of kids in the midst of trying to get information on Juan. And that leads to him getting arrested. Which leads to this video of him just looking stupid in the interrogation room. Not really snitching, he just looked like a dumbass. And yeah, I think that's it, bro. I think we could clear Kodak. We could clear Kodak off the snitch shit, bro. The only thing he really got is the video. He looks bad in the video. I'm not gonna lie. He just looks bad in the interrogation video, but he didn't snitch. I'm not gonna lie. That shit's cleared up 100%, like super 100%.